So I watched a little video today on YouTube, and the YouTube instructor was saying, so if you look at all the good ball strikers on tour, they all go steep to shallow, and this is the popular move, right? So you're supposed to always, everybody has to do this, or you just can't be any good. But if you go and look at Tiger Woods down the line, straight on plane, straight back on plane. Ben Hogan, Mo Norman would go back a little under plane and then up. So under this way, which is pretty flat, then up to plane, then straight through. So what is the consistent move? Is there one? So the instructor went on to then demonstrate how they were going to prove this, which was, see, what you're doing is you're going this way, which is flat, and then going steep. And you really want to go the opposite way, steep to flat. But the critical part is not the flat and the steep. The critical part is, do I throw the club head ahead of my hands, or do I let the club head stay behind my hands? So if I stay behind my hands, I can go this way and this way, or I can go up this way and this way. This is the critical move that you'll see in, I'm going to stay away from say all good ball strikers, because I'm sure there's plenty of great ball strikers who are not going to do this then, but I would say this is really the move you're talking about, which is get your hands going ahead of the club head, and then the club head is always trailing your hands throughout the swing, and when it turns direction, the club head is still now trailing your hands. There's not a moment where the club head gets ahead of your hands and then you reverse its course. So that's the common mistake. So if you have a trainer, it's sort of built into the trainer. You don't think about it, it's a function of weight, basically, which is, I'm not going to go like this with my trainer just started. I'm not going to try to move the end of it first and then go. I'm going to do what is the move we're trying to get, which is move the hands, let the trainer, and I put these lines on here so you can see what's happening. So we want to go actually a little bit that way first, and then a little bit that way through the ball. So the critical move is you're pulling, 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 or pushing, pushing, but in any case, this is leading this at all times. And when you reverse course, it's doing the opposite. So get that feeling with your club, and then it doesn't matter if you want to do that feeling like this, or you want to do that feeling like this. Both of those things work fine, so I'll show you. I'll see if I can do both of them. So I'll try to do the under. This is what Mo Norman described as really just the feeling of just actually almost dragging the club head along the ground and then going up and through it. So I'll do that one first. There's that shot. And then I'll do the opposite one, which is I'm going to go up and around that way. So my personal preference right now is to go this route, but for sure that's not the critical element to good ball striking. So it has to do more with not getting the hinge not throwing the club head such that you're just basically setting yourself up to do that. You want to get to there and then go through the ball.